You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
90.8 Hills FM, in partnership with Task Force for Music and Arts, presents TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned to listen to local artists every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 90.8 Hills FM.
Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to another episode of TaFMA Thursday at 90.8 Hills FM, Nagaland's first community radio station. I hope you all are keeping well, safe, and happy. So at TaFMA Thursday, we bring to you listeners live interaction with our very own talented artists. And today, seated next to me in the studio is someone who is already quite well known in the music and entertainment industry. Our listeners who are following Hills FM on Instagram or Facebook, you already know which lovely artist I am talking about. But if you do not know who I am talking about, please follow us on Hills FM. Please follow us Hills FM on Instagram and Facebook and stay updated on all the exciting interviews and events that we offer. So right, our lovely guest. She is a DJ, she is a singer, she is a dancer, and might I add, she is extremely eloquent and very well spoken. She made her debut as an Infinity Inc. artist in 2022 Winter Rave at Hornbill Festival. And within a very short span of time, she is already making her distinct, unique mark in this industry. She is the very talented and extremely beautiful DJ Sanaa. Sanaa, welcome to the studio once again.
Thank you for having me once again. It's a pleasure to be back again.
I believe this is the second time you are here in the studio.
Right, it's the second time, yes.
But it's my first time interviewing you, and
Yeah.
I must say the privilege is all mine. So thank you so much.
Likewise.
So first and foremost, I would like to ask, I believe you're stuck in traffic jam for quite a long time. How are you feeling? How was the harrowing experience being stuck in traffic jam?
It was a nightmare. I mean, I moved out early, and I think I was stuck in the jam for more than half an hour. And I was praying, like, oh my God, it's already past 6. I'm like, no. But, like, thankfully, a little late, but we made it.
Yes. But our listeners are still here waiting patiently because they're excited to listen to you. Right. They want to know more about you.
That makes me happy.
So, DJ Sanaa Showcase, right? It was released on...
Yesterday. Just yesterday.
Yes. But I believe this is not the first time you're in a music video, right? You
Right,
have done dance cover of songs before. You're
Yeah.
part of a girl band. You're still part of a
Yeah,
girl band
we're
as
still
well.
part of a girl band. We're just on hiatus at the moment because like everyone is like just doing them, like focusing on whatever they're doing, but it hasn't like disbanded or anything. Yeah.
So can you tell us how this present showcase all happened? I mean, who came up with the concept and idea of the video, and how was your personal experience working together with all those different individuals to
Right.
bring forth the final product?
It was a very like how do I put it thrilling experience for me because I do a lot of things, and it's like one of my dream project to incorporate things that I do. Because basically, if someone is singing, they're singing. If they're dancing, they're dancing. If they're DJing, they're DJing. So I wanted to incorporate all this, and then that's why I pitched the idea also for to my label that I want to do this and this, and my label was really kind enough to take in whatever I had to say, and very supportive as well. And we have a very good banter with the label, and so we came up with this, and so
That's how it all happened.
Yeah.
Right? So, by the way, for our listeners,
Right.
DJ Sanaa Showcase was released on 20th December. Please check out Infinity Inc. channel. You can witness her multi-talent facet in that music video, right? So, I was
Right.
patiently waiting for it to be released, and after
Right.
release, I was just going through,
Right.
and I noticed that it's written DJ setlist 6 songs.
Right,
It has
6 songs, yes.
So as a DJ, how do you usually decide that these are the songs that you want to be, that you want?
Basically, what I do is some of the songs I pick the songs according to the songs that I like vibe with, and some of the songs that I pick like it's like this. Half of the song, or maybe like some songs, I would pick according to my like the things that I vibe with, the songs that I vibe with, and the second would be like the second thing that I keep in mind while choosing songs or selecting songs would be like to put myself in like the audience shoes. Like, I mean, me being an audience, if someone plays like, would I be able to vibe with the song or not? So I keep in mind all this, and that's how I make my set.
And in the video, it's also mentioned that choreographed by you.
Yeah.
And one more.
Sewang, yes.
Sewang.
Shout out to Sewang, my little brother.
So you are doing your DJing thing, right?
Right.
You are singing, you're dancing. I mean, how are you able to cope with all of that? Because those are different creative processes
Yeah,
that you're going
exactly.
through. Right? How are you able to focus completely on 3 different things?
There's so many things that I want to say, but like my mind is going bonkers right now. So for me, I would say like singing and dancing. Just music in general has been like, we all have our own gift, I guess.
True.
Like everyone is gifted in their own particular ways. So this is like my gift, and it's obviously all thanks to God that I have this gift. So like, and it's not just that, but you need to be interested in what you do and enjoy what you do also. If you don't enjoy what you do, then it becomes like, oh, I can't focus, or like, oh, this is too much for me. But if you start enjoying what you do, you're basically just like, since you're enjoying it, it's easier for you to cope. Yeah.
So true, so true. Now, your journey as a DJ,
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got started? And I mean, out of all the things, why did you choose to be a DJ?
So before I started DJing, I was already a singer and a dancer. So I always wanted to DJ, but I never really took that into consideration. I was just like, okay, and I look up to some of the DJs, like female DJs, especially female DJs, and I would be like, oh, that's a really like the female DJs, they look like really cool when they do it, and you know. So I had that in mind, but I never really thought I would like give it a shot. But then when I was signed up to Infinity and all, they pitched the idea also, why don't you try DJing and stuff? And since I was already like thorough with music and with like all this theories and music theories and like, you know, just timings and everything, so I just said, okay, let me just give it a try. I don't know how far I'd go or how far I'd make it, but let me just give it a shot, and I'm glad I took that step.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You are already making your mark in the industry here in Nagaland. You're quite well known also, actually. So, where did you learn? Like, you had a mentor, or you attended classes, or where did you learn how to DJ?
So I like was under some DJs that I was taking, like, I wouldn't really say classes, but sort of like a crash course kind of thing. So I was under some few of them, and so I took basic like the stuff that I need to know, like basic stuff that I need to know as a DJ. So I took up that, and also the thing is, my musicality, like in music and stuff, helped me a lot actually, because it's not just like, oh, you just play songs after songs. You need to know the BPM. You need to know like what song is gonna come next, or like what song you have to mix, or you know, as a DJ you need to make sure like all the songs are like you're playing 3, 4, 5 songs, right? So you need to make sure that all those 3, 4, 5 songs seem like it's one song.
So, from a singer, dancer to a DJ, I guess it must have been an easy transition for you.
It was actually, for me, I would say I was thankful enough because I knew music and everything. So it was a little easier compared to others for me personally. It was a little easier for me to like, do this DJing. Yeah.
And you definitely did the right thing.
I'm glad I did that.
So, you are signed with Infinity Inc.
Yes.
label, right? So, how did you get signed with them? Were you discovered?
Yeah, I would say that, yes. So I think I think we were handpicked for this Infinity Next artist. So that was the first season that sorry. So that was the first season, and after that season ended, me and another participant, I would say, for that season, we were both signed with the label.
Mm-hmm.
So the other participant is Rilo, who's a very like good producer. Like, I'm not just saying this because he's under my label, but so far one of the best producers out there. So shout out to my little brother Rilo also.
That is so that is so cool and interesting. You know, you are
Yeah.
growing. You're already growing as an
Right.
artist, and you are supporting other artists as well. Like, so awesome, so cool. Now, is there a particular type of music that you enjoy performing the most? Do you have like favorite songs that you enjoy performing the most?
For me, when I perform, since I sing and dance at the same time, I like songs that I can like that are really upbeat, and that I can like not just sing but perform with as well. And some of the songs would be, besides the K-pop songs that I like, would be songs from artists like Lil Mix or say Nicki Minaj or like Ariana Grande. You know, so artists like that. Yeah.
All right, the age-old question: Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Oh my god. um. Yeah, Nikki. Nikki all the way. Because like I mean, I have huge respect for Cardi B as well, because she's worked really hard to get to where she is right now. But I grew up listening to Nicki Minaj, and I think it was her first song, Super Bass, that I started like I actually learned, like, I wouldn't really say I'm a rapper or like I rap, but a little bit. So I started from her song.
I'm sure you must have danced as well.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you have already performed in quite a number of
Right.
functions and events now. Right? So, out of all the performance for you, which has
Yeah.
been the best audience or best crowd?
I would say NERM, Northeast Riders Meet. So that was like last year. I performed, and the crowd was just massive, and it was just the best time I've had interacting with the crowds. Because for us artists, we're here to like entertain the crowd, but it motivates us, and it like boosts our how do I put it, confidence when we get the response from the crowd as well. So that was like the best crowd for me personally. Yeah.
I'm sure it must have been a huge crowd. Right?
It was a huge crowd because it was like Northeast, like people all over Northeast are coming there for the riders meet and all. So yeah, the crowd was massive, and also like it was the best.
Don't you like ever get intimidated or nervous when you're performing in front of huge crowds? Do you ever go through that?
I get nervous, but I don't know. It's like this. I don't know about others, but for me, I would get nervous when I'm not on stage. But like when I'm on stage, I'm just like done. That's like, it's like my alter ego, I guess. So normally, as a person, I would say I'm an ambivert. Like the people that I don't talk to, I may seem very introverted or like not approachable. And the people that I talk with, I'm like the goofiest person, like weirdo. So in between. So when I'm on stage, I take like, I become like a different person, like a different personality. So I'm just like, when I go up on stage, it just becomes like, okay, my alter ego is out there.
You must feel totally at home at on stage,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's because I've been performing for a very long time, so it's become like a safe place for me to actually express how I want to, how I feel or what I want to say through my music or through the things that I do. Yeah.
So when you're up there performing for the audience, have you ever come across any weird or funny thing happening there in the crowd or in the audience?
Yeah, a lot of times. Especially, for like female artists and all. This happens a lot of times. Like, yeah, like I remember in the same thing, when NERM was happening, like in between when I'm DJing, obviously I'm jumping and I'm hyping the crowd, so I get thirsty. So I'm like drinking water, and they're like, throw the bottle. I'm like, you want the bottle that I literally touched them? Like, I'm not even like drinking it like that. I'm just like touching it in my lips, and you still want it, and they're like, try it. That was like a bizarre experience, but I did it. I was like, because that was the first time that ever happened to me, like throw the bottle and stuff like that. So I was taken aback also, and it was very abrupt. So I didn't know what to do, and like I was so nervous that time. I just threw it, and they took it. And they're like, one more time. Yeah, seriously. And another like guy out there was like doing all this hand gestures and like kisses and stuff like that. It was so weird.
And it is so funny. You're actually talking about the Northeast Riders.
Yeah, exactly. Those are
people.
riders.
That is so weird,
I
actually.
know.
But so sweet as well. You know, they were having their total fanboy moment.
Exactly. And they were like, but at the end, I'm just happy that they all enjoyed what I'm putting out there, and they really could like vibe with me and my music, and they're having the time of their life there. So yeah.
You must have given them a very good performance for them to, you know, reciprocate like that.
Because another thing is, after this the show is over, I did my performance and I came back, they are literally coming the backstage, those same people, to take pictures.
Those bottle guys.
Yeah, bottle guys and those hand gesture guys.
So our listeners, you know, I mean, every one of us, we know you as DJ Sanaa,
Right.
but they also want to know the person behind DJ Sanaa, which is Sarah, right?
Sarah.
So Sarah, how do you spend your days when you are not involved in music?
For me, my schedule is like really tight. Like I barely even get to go out. And for me personally, I'm the kind of person that if I did not have any work, like, I would just be home.
Oh.
I just like to be indoors. I don't know why. But even like with my performance also, I would only go out if I'm like performing somewhere and stuff like that, and people will see me, or else I'm not nowhere. So when I get a time off, I'm just like pampering myself, just binge watching movies, and you know, I don't get time to do all this.
Yeah, seriously, it must be a
Yes.
luxury for you to be able to do it.
Yeah, honestly, it's luxury for me if I get even a day off for me, because then it's like complete day off. I don't like do any work, nothing. It's just giving myself that time to actually relax and just like pampering myself with things that I like, my hobbies, like or things that I like. You know, just like binge watching movies or you know the things like that.
Yeah, I that's a very good thing. I think you should do it because
Right.
entertainment industry is not an easy
And
industry.
it's
to
very
do.
hectic. It is very time consuming as well.
Yeah, true.
It takes it takes a lot of your time, your energy.
I think over time it does take a toll on your body also.
Right, exactly. So that way, like when I get even like a day off, I'm like the happiest person. I don't even come out of my room.
Now, I believe you actually started singing from a very young age.
Yeah, at a very young age, yes.
So, as we had discussed earlier, to get into music and entertainment, it must have been an easy transition.
Yes.
Somehow. So, were there any, you know, did you ever experience, how do I say it? Did you have to do a lot of convincing your family, you know, for you to get into this industry? Was it a difficult journey for you, or?
That way, I would say I'm very fortunate to have really supportive parents. Like, they are the most supportive parents, like not just saying because they're my parents or anything, but like I've come across some people or my friends and they're really good at certain things, but parents aren't supportive that way, right? So I would like if I were given like a next life, I would have asked for the same parents again.
Oh, that's
It's
so
like
sweet.
anything, like anything, be it anything, I would tell them I want to do that, and they would be 100% like infinity person, I would say, supportive of whatever I want to do, and they're just like, you go for it.
I think it's also because you're talented, right? So they know that you're talented. It'll be such a waste for you not to do it.
Right. So of course that my parents are really supportive with everything that I do, but that being said, I also like, just because they're being supportive, I never took that for granted, and I also really like work hard and also just showed them like, okay, this is the thing, you know, like you've been really supportive and I've not let this, you know, go to vain, and I'm really working hard and getting to where I want to be.
Lovely. That is so sweet. Is there any message that you tell your parents in this live show?
I would say they're the best thing that has ever happened to me, and the best parents. Obviously, I'm emphasizing so much on that, but yes, I love them both, like from the core of my heart, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Awesome. Now, other than music, what's something that you have always wanted to try or learn? Is there anything?
Excuse me. I would say makeup. because I'm like really into like makeup and designing actually. Like I love fashion. Not that I'm the best fashionista or whatever, but I really really love fashion and makeup. So if I wasn't like into music, I would maybe try for that. Yeah.
I think that would really suit you, no? Fashion, yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say to you at this moment. Singer suits you, dancer suits you, DJ suits you, fashion suits you. You are like
I'm
the complete
flattered.
package. So then, if you weren't a DJ, singer, or dancer, I guess you would have been a famous makeup artist or fashion designer or something like that.
Fun fact: people tell me if I weren't like if I wasn't into music and things like that, I would have been a good lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, because the way I can debate with people.
That is such a U-turn from everything.
I know, right? Also, I'm also interested in all the since I did my masters in history, majors in history, so I'm interested in all this archaeology stuff and all that really like intrigues me. So I've always been really interested in history, like growing up. So I took that as like my majors, even in like masters and everything. So yeah, that would be something that I would be interested in. There's so many things that I want to do.
See, listeners, this is a message that you can learn from her. You know, beauty with brains. So I have prepared some random rapid fire questions.
Oh my God,
So that the listeners can get to know you even more.
okay.
Are
Okay.
you ready?
I'm sweating right now. Okay.
Very simple questions. of
Okay.
course.
The simple was not that simple, but okay. Okay.
So first, which do you prefer, texting or calling?
Calling.
Calling. Your favorite color?
Pink.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Night owl.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Justino, Mokokoza, Savino, Sana, all under Infinity Inc. label.
Right.
If there were a zombie apocalypse, who
Yeah.
has the least chances of survival?
Sana. Me. I would nominate myself.
And who has the highest chances of survival?
Savizo.
Saviza. Okay, why Saviza? Why do you think he would survive?
I don't know. Just yeah. I just
Saviza,
yeah.
okay, alright.
I mean, there's so much that I want to say, but it's just getting stuck in. But yeah, definitely him.
The highest chances of survival. Your favorite movie or show, or the last movie or show that you watched?
I think the last movie I watched, I'm actually watching a series like on Netflix. It's called, what was it? Singles Inferno.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a Korean dating show that I'm watching right now. It's like series, and I have to wait. That's the worst part, but yeah, it's interesting.
It's worth to wait, right?
Yeah.
K-drama, K-series.
It's worth it. But it gets annoying when you have to wait because they like make you wait for so many days, which is the most annoying part. But okay, good.
But somehow you're able to find time to watch it, right?
I'm like waiting, anticipating, like when is it gonna be out? And the moment it's out, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
3 things which are always in your bag and you never leave home without it.
My phone, lip gloss, and there's so many things. My purse,
Your purse, your lip gloss and phone, okay.
it has to be there. Yeah.
Your favorite piece of clothing which you own.
There's so many favorite pieces. I can't choose. There's so many.
Your favorite shirt, skirt.
I guess I'll just pick 2 because one would be so unfair. I'd pick 2. So one is the gown that the designer Bambi Kevichusa, she designed it for me, and I love it. Like,
Was it for an event or?
it was for a wedding, and the theme was Cinderella. So, I mean, not the wedding theme, but my theme that I was going for was the Cinderella look, and it was like really pretty, and I love that outfit. The second would be my the astronaut outfit that I wore on my showcase,
Showcase,
and also
yes.
for the
Hornbill.
this Winter Rave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was designed by my very own good friend. She's a very talented designer, Sulivi, and so they go by the name Saki. So yeah, that two outfit is my favorite.
Are they? I mean, is she based in Nagaland? Your friend?
Yeah, she's based in Nagaland.
Your favorite K-pop idol?
Blackpink.
Your favorite Blackpink member?
Jenny.
Your favorite Korean actor?
Korean actor. I don't really watch that many like K-dramas. I just watch the dramas that are like very hyped up. Like people are like, oh, you should watch, for example, dramas like Business Proposal or stuff like that. But I don't really know the names.
Oh,
I just watch. It's good.
so I'll give you two options.
Right.
A K-pop idol living in Korea but with mediocre fame.
Right.
Or a famous DJ entertainer but based only in Nagaland. Which one would you choose? First option will be a K-pop idol living in Korea but with mediocre fame.
Mediocre fame.
Or a famous DJ entertainer but based only in Nagaland.
Only in Nagaland.
Yeah.
The first option.
With a mediocre fame thing.
Yeah, it's okay. As long as I'm outside. I would love to explore.
I think it really suits you also, you know. I guess there was a time when you were actually interested in K-pop, right?
Don't get me started. I grew up listening to this girls' generation. Our time it was the girls' generation, right? And since I knew how to sing and dance, I was qualified for actually auditioning. And I wanted to audition. I wanted to be like, I want to go and audition. And that was like one of my bucket lists and like dream also to be like a K-pop idol or something like that. I told my parents and they just shut down the idea. This was the only time they shut down the idea because I was too like young back then.
Yeah.
And it was they couldn't like just think of just sending me out to a very new place at a very young age.
Yeah, that's very young. I think
Yeah,
maybe they
and
were
I'm the only
apprehensive.
girl again. So
yes.
my dad especially is very attached to me, and so if it doesn't see me even around, he's like starts calling out my name, you know. So my dad was like, no, just do whatever you want to do here. We'll support you.
Anything but here.
Anything but here.
So DJ, singer, dancer, if you could choose only one.
No. That's a difficult one. That's a difficult one. I'll pass. Oh my god.
DJ or alright, singer or dancer?
Singer.
Singer.
Yeah.
Okay. Singer or DJ?
Oh.
I'm gonna put you in a fix.
That's a tricky one. And a difficult one too. Oh my god, Lord, no.
Both.
Both,
Both,
yeah.
So on a date,
Right.
flowers or chocolates?
Chocolates.
You have a favorite chocolate?
I don't really have any favorite. I just eat everything.
What would be your perfect date? A perfect date for you.
Date. Okay. For a perfect date, like it depends actually on the person. If it's like a first date or if it's like
A first date.
the first date.
Yeah.
The first date, I don't want in a place where it's like very secluded and it's just the two of us because it's the first date and I wouldn't really feel that safe to go out on a date on a very secluded place where there's no one with the person that I don't even know.
Yeah, true.
So that would be the perfect date for a first date would be like a cafe, cute cafe, aesthetic cafe, just their coffee.
Even if the date is boring, you might as well take pictures, right?
Yeah, exactly right. It has to be aesthetic.
Your ideal man.
Ideal man. Oh. If I start, I wouldn't stop myself. There's so many things that I want in an ideal man. But the first thing that I look for in a man is he should be very like God-fearing. Because if you're God-fearing, if you're like that type of man, then everything just falls into place. You don't have to even tell also. No?
Yeah, true.
So that's the thing that I look for in a man. The second thing would be like, I don't know, for me, I like manly guys. I don't like all this. I wouldn't say I don't like, but I prefer the manly ones rather than the cute chocolate boy faces. Yeah.
Do you feel like you feel more protective around those
Yeah,
type of men?
yeah, exactly. Because personally, I can get a little dominating at times.
Just a little.
Just a little, yeah. No, maybe that's because I grew up being like the only girl
Yeah.
and have always been like the center and then overprotected and over pampered. So I expect like
The same.
the
right.
same, and I feel like guys that are really like in their masculine, you know, yeah. And masculinity doesn't mean you're like dominant or you're controlling and stuff like that. There's so many things,
True.
yeah.
So we're coming towards the end of the rapid fire.
Right.
I'm not gonna put you in a fix anymore. Just 2 questions left.
Just two, okay.
Your dream holiday destination
Japan.
and any pet names which your parents or loved ones used to address you.
So it's okay. There's like two. One. My auntie calls me. That is like my mom's younger sister. She calls me like Boboli.
Boboli.
Yeah.
So cute.
And then, excuse me, and the rest. My name is Sarah, right? But they don't call me Sarah. Like Sarah Bo.
Sarah, but
The
okay.
boys there. Yeah. I think yeah.
Lovely. That was quite a handful of questions.
Roller coaster for me.
I think our listeners got to know more about you behind DJ Sanaa, right? So, moving on to your musical career now.
Right.
You're you're still part of a band.
Right.
Earlier it was Powerpuff
Yeah.
Nagaland, right? I think you changed your name.
Yes. So basically, when we started this group, we were all like very young. So, and fun fact, we didn't even think like we grew up watching Powerpuffs, but we forgot that there was a cartoon called Powerpuffs.
Oh, really?
Like it slipped out of our head, and we were like, Power, because like the entire thing was okay, women empowerment, you know. Because it's all us girls, right? You're like young girls, like women empowerment, so power. And we were like, but we're all cute, so let's add something cute.
So Puff.
Yeah, puffs. Like puffs. It's a power puffs. That's nice. And then we started coming out as like group and we were performing. Everyone started saying Powerpuff Girls, Powerpuff Girls, and we were like, oh shoot, there is a cartoon called Powerpuff Girls. And we were like, okay, so we already chose this name and we're going by like, you know, people know us by this name and it's already there out for the world to see. So let's just go with it. And yeah, so that happened, and then that's like as we started like growing up, we just realized like that becomes a little childish for us now. a little childish. Because like we're all like growing and we're all in like our mid-20s and or like early 20s. So like we were like, oh, that sounds a little childish. Like I mean, as in like we're on a hiatus right now. So like we are like, okay, now it's a time to come back and do this. And we're going there and someone says Powerpuffs, and it's like all grown as women.
Powerpuffs are quite huge.
That would be a no blow. So we were like, okay, so we then we all decided like let's change the name. Yeah, it's time we change the name. So we all sat down. We were like brainstorming what to do and not. So then I came up with the name like Sirena. Sirena, it's I think in Italian, or I think it was Italian, right? Means siren.
Oh, okay.
And siren, they are known to have a melodious, like just mesmerizing voice that allures the
The mass or
people, and not just like, especially like when you're on the boat and the pirates and like the
the sirens. Okay, okay.
siren. Yes, so siren, they feed on people, right? So they have the most enchanting voice that lures people prey. So that's why siren. But siren sounded so bad, so I thought like siren Sirena. That sounds more elegant, I guess.
Yeah. So it's Sirena, right?
Yeah. So Sirena, and it's pronounced as Sirena.
Sirena. Do you guys plan to bring out more covers or maybe original songs in the future?
There are plans like that, but as of now, since we're all doing our own solo thing right now, so we're just all focusing there at the moment, and we're on hiatus. But that being said, we will get back together and come with a bang.
Some more exciting things coming up from
Right.
Sarah. So, K-pop, you're a huge fan of K-pop,
Yeah,
of course.
don't get
Now,
me started.
other than K-pop,
Right.
are there other genres of music that you're interested in, that you listen
Yes,
to?
actually. Besides K-pop, it's pop, obviously. I love pop music. But besides that, I really dig like jazz and blues. I love those genres.
Do you have a favorite artist that you love listening to?
I listened to this artist. I think I discovered her through this cover song that she... I think, was it cover or... I don't know if it's her original or cover, but Leona Lewis.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Summertime. I even covered the song of hers.
Mm.
So I performed somewhere like in a concert, I guess. I'm not really sure, but that was like so many years back. So I discovered her, and I really love this lady. Like, she has a phenomenal voice, like chef's kiss.
Is there a particular song that you like of? Are there songs that you like of her?
Other
Like favorite
songs, like
songs.
there are so many songs I can't really like handpick, but this is my favorite because I covered this song. as well.
Summertime.
Yeah, Summertime. Yes.
Now, I think your debut experience, like after you got signed with Infinity, it was at Winter Rave at Hornbill
Right.
Festival 2022.
Right.
How was the experience performing?
The experience was surreal. Like, because I mean, before my debut, I did perform here and there, like as a DJ also, just like that. But that, like, it's a debut. You're debuting, so that puts you under a lot of pressure as well. Because when you're debuting, it's a hit or miss.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's like, you're performing, but then, I mean, I'm not like saying other performances weren't like pressurizing or anything, but this one put a lot of like toll on me and like pressure also because it's my debut. And people are going to see me like as like Infinity artist for the first time. So if it's good, it's a hit. If it's bad, it's a miss. So that entire thing depends like on my career also. That performance, hit or miss, like my entire career depends on that.
People will know you from your debut,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So if my debut is like a no blow, then people are gonna talk about it. They're gonna be like, "Oh, she's good, but her debut was not so good." So people, eventually they talk about you even if you don't do anything, and that is giving them more reasons to talk about you.
Exactly.
So I didn't want that, and that put me under a lot of pressure. But thankfully, everything went well. I was like, thank God. It was a hit.
So I was actually, I actually follow you on Instagram, and I checked out your this debut thing that you have uploaded,
Yeah,
where you
right.
have written, "It's not easy to DJ, sing,
Exactly,
dance at the same,
oh my God.
same time." I don't know whether that sounds silly, but I really want to ask you: don't you run out of breath
I do.
DJing,
I
singing, dancing?
So the thing is, people think like DJing, I'm just sitting in one place and just like moving.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. I have to jump. I have to feel the music and vibe with it first for people to actually vibe with me, right? So if I'm even playing like the most like say the famous songs that people know about, but I'm not really vibing with it, people won't vibe with me.
Yeah.
So it works like that. So I have to be on full energy, like from A to Z, from the get go. I have to do that. So when I'm doing that and I'm singing again, I'm running out of breath. But I'm just like, Sarah, you can do it. You can do it.
You have to push yourself.
Yeah, I honestly, when I'm doing all these three at one go and I'm like doing all this together, I literally push myself to my limits. I'm like, no, you work so hard for this. You cannot mess this up. No, not here.
How long was the performance? Because I was not there last year.
Yeah,
So
it was like almost an hour. So imagine
Entire
an
hour,
entire hour.
wow.
So I start off DJing. I'm like jumping. I'm like just hyping the crowd. I'm going there, full on energy. Then I come back. I'm singing. I'm dancing. I go back to DJing again. I lost a couple of weights.
that's like full on cardio for you.
It is a full on cardio. Like I lost a couple of weight. I'm not even joking. Like that performance took a toll on my health in the sense like not like health wise, but like I lost
seriously.
a couple of weight. Yeah, that was the thing that I was most happy about.
Another good thing came out of it, which was you losing
Exactly.
weight. Now you also are going to be one of the opening act at the upcoming
Right,
concert
right.
on 28
28,
December.
yes.
Are you excited for it?
I am super thrilled for it because this is going to be one of the biggest show for me at the moment right
Till
now.
date.
Yeah, till date,
Yeah.
yes. Because he is not just some random artist or just artist that came all the way from. Who doesn't know Sean Kingston?
Yeah.
Like who doesn't? So opening for him, it's a very big opportunity, and it's a very like I still can't believe I'm doing this. Like it's very surreal for me.
You must be so pumped up, right?
I know.
Now, your hornbill thing, you perform for an hour.
Right.
So all of these gigs that you do, how long do you usually prepare for it?
Basically, my the way my entire like thing works with the label is it's always an hour set
Oh, okay.
everywhere. So and like even the pricing and everything that depends on hour. And if I'm going a little bit more than an hour, then there is again some
Extra,
yeah.
But you have to, right? You're giving your effort, you're giving your time.
Exactly.
obviously.
People think it's just choosing songs. It's not. It doesn't work like that. You need to be really careful and mindful of the BPM also, beats per minute. BPM stands for beats per minute. So
Okay.
each song will have different BPM. So you need to know how to match those BPM and make it sound like it's one song. So it's not easy.
Yeah, it's usually like many people, they have this wrong conception.
Yeah.
Stage 2 Tina gonna change
It
grade.
doesn't work like that. You're just a laptop DJ if you're just
Yeah.
playing and skipping songs like that.
I mean, that won't exactly be categorized
Yeah,
as
but
DJ as well, right?
There was a time where, I mean, these days it's like even DJing is like booming right now, but there was a time where there was no like legit DJs here in Nagaland, and people would just play song from their laptop, and they were
Yes.
known as laptop DJs. So for people like that, yeah.
Yeah, seriously, it takes a lot of hard work. I
Yeah.
think people need to appreciate it more. as
Exactly.
well.
And there's a lot of like investment also.
Yeah.
Because my god, the gears are so expensive. It's so expensive. Even I think the I wouldn't really say the cheapest, but the lowest was like 80K or something like that. And now the 80K has become like 1 point something.
That's the lowest.
Yeah, that's the lowest. It's that expensive. That's why when people come to me asking if how is DJing, do I want to take up? So the only thing I say is be serious about it first.
Yeah.
I mean, your parents may not agree to it right now, but in the long run, if you're really serious about it, and if you're really like, at the end, they're our parents. They'll do what makes us happy,
True.
right? So that's why I tell them, convincing parents is like wouldn't be that hard, but you need to be serious about what you're going to do first. Because like it involves a lot of investment.
That is a huge investment.
That is a
actually,
huge investment
very
because
huge.
just taking classes also you have to pay what 60, 80 just for classes for some few months. It's not even a year. It's just few months. And on top of that, the gear. Then comes your laptop. Then comes your headphones, which is very separate again from the gear. Then comes your case. You need to put something, like you can't just leave the gear open like that, right? You need a case for it. Even the cases are so expensive. Oh my god.
That's like a huge investment, including your time and effort as
Right.
well.
So exactly. It's not just about the money at this point, but you need to invest a lot of your time and energy, and you need to put in a lot of effort for that. Yeah.
So, say in your opinion, what skills does one need to be a good DJ?
First, you need to be really hardworking, because people think like, oh, DJing. At first, when you start off as a DJ, it's going to be really difficult for you, unless you know musicality, unless you know rhythm, unless you know a little bit about music. Because like, you can't just start DJing when you don't even know 2x2, 4x4, 2x3, 3x4. You know, there are timings. Like each bar has 4 counts. So some bars, some bars will have 3x4. But it has to be 4, and downside is always 4, and upside you can like maybe sometimes will be like 3x4 or 2x4 like that, you know. So you need to know all this. This comes under like music theory. So yeah, that way, that you need to be really mindful about that, and you need to put in a lot of effort in the beginning, especially. And you need to know like a BPM also. It's like BPM is really important. If you mess up your BPM, your mixing is going to go haywire. Like
I think it's gonna sound very weird. No?
Nightmare.
Have you ever experienced that one?
Like
Going a little bit
thankfully-
haywire.
Thankfully, not like when I'm performing, by God's grace. Not when I'm performing, but when I'm at home and I'm trying to mix, it sounds horrible at times.
It must be funny too, right?
Honest confession. Because I'm experimenting with music, right? So when I'm experimenting with certain songs, I come across songs that does not go at all, and I'm just trying really hard to put it together, and it sounds horrible. And I'm like, am I doing this? And I'm just like, thank God this is happening to me when I'm in my four corners of the wall, you know?
Seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of technical stuff to be learned.
Yeah, and then there are like knobs and thing like that in the gear, so you need to know which knob to use, what to do, how to like, So there's so many things involved there. It's not just like, oh, I'm just playing, just shifting songs.
It's a lot of hard work.
A
Yeah,
lot of hard work.
seriously. Now, in our state, other than, I mean, there are a few DJs, but mostly many of them are into singing and dancing.
Right.
So all the artists together, is there any particular artist from our state that you'd love to collaborate with from Nagaland?
From Nagaland, that would be Bromoko.
Oh, he's from your same label.
Yeah, he's on my
right?
same label, but I really look up to him. So that would be him. Yeah. And plus, he's a rapper. I'm a singer. So
Wow. It's a perfect combination.
exactly.
Actually, you are the second person. I had asked the same question to another guest, Vinika. She also wants to collaborate with Moko. You also, Moko is very famous, yeah?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to collaborate.
James
with
Bond,
him.
huh?
How about any national or international artists?
National. I would really want to collaborate with. There's so many artists that I want to collaborate with actually, but I think Little Mix.
Okay.
They are a girl band. There were 4, but now it's 3. And now I think I wouldn't really say break, but they're also on like hiatus and they're just doing them and focusing on themselves. But like, I don't know. I've always growing up, I've always listened to all these women singing together and that entire concept. I took it in as that's why I created a girl group here, because there is no girl group actually.
Yeah, true.
So this is like sisterhood, just everything about. I have no sister. I'm the only girl. So my brothers, they're really good. Obviously, we're really close and we share like a close bond. But it hits different with sisters, no?
Exactly, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that way, I wanted to maybe like project it in the group that I created and stuff like that. Yeah. So that Little Mix.
So Moko Koza and Little Mix, if you're listening, this lovely lady wants to collaborate with you. Please get in touch with her very soon.
ASAP.
Or if you could open a show for any artist, then who would it be?
That would be Blackpink. Obviously.
Obviously.
Like, duh.
What if there was no Jennie in Blackpink? Would you still consider?
I would still. I mean, yeah.
So, Sanaa, DJ, singer, dancer, of course, a lot of talent in you. And like I said in the beginning, you're very well spoken, very eloquent as well. I think that is something that many of our listeners don't know.
Right.
Yeah, so
I don't know about that, but I'll take that as a compliment.
So, what's next, Sanaa? What are your future plans? Do you want to fully immerse yourself in being a full-time DJ, or would you like to pursue other stuff?
The thing with me is my label, they market me not just as a DJ, but like as a overall package, like artist package. So, like since I finished my studies and masters and everything, okay, I do have plans to maybe study in the long run, but like right now I really want to focus on my music. So that would be the plan. Yeah, you would see more of me like performing, and maybe I have some originals on the way, so stay tuned.
Seriously? Your own solo.
Solo, yeah.
Wow, that is like, I think you have a YouTube channel also, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sarah Yeptame, is it your YouTube channel? And
Yeah,
then
it was
DJ
like that.
Sanaa
Yeah,
also.
DJ Sanaa, yeah.
So she has a YouTube channel as well. Our listeners, they already know, but I'm just letting them know again. Please check her out. It's DJ Sanaa on YouTube. You're on Instagram as well.
Yeah, Instagram is all DJ Sanaa only.
you're on Spotify? Can we find you on Spotify?
Spotify, I don't really have any account, but like once I come up with my original, maybe like it'll be there.
Lovely. We will be expecting it very, very soon.
Please stay tuned.
So in your journey here, I'm sure you have had your own share of supporters. Would you like to
Right.
give a shout out to any one of them?
I was giving shout out literally.
In every answer.
I know, right? I was literally doing that. But yes, shout out to my parents for being the most supportive parents. I love you both from the core of my heart. And I would give a big shout out to my label and to my CEO slash boss slash brother. Like, the good thing about my boss, I'm not just saying because I'm under a label, but we don't really feel like that, that boss and employee like that. It's like Infinity is literally my second family. So like I look up to him as older brother figure. So shout out to
Saleh.
my older brother also, Bro Saleh. Then the members of Infinity and my friends and my supporters and all my loved ones, near and dear ones. Yeah, thank you.
And shout out to Savizo for being the sole survivor of the zombie couple from your Infinity team.
He can, I think, literally go hungry and not eat like the whole day. Also, I would never do that. I would be the first one to get attacked.
For sure, right?
For sure.
Sana, it has been so fun being here with you. I mean, you're so, free and fun to talk to. And like you said, an ambivert, right?
Yeah.
But
so
I think you're more of an extrovert.
I'm trying to be one. Because I get this a lot of time where people are like, you don't seem approachable. So yeah, I get that a lot. Like when I first, like when people, the first impression people get of me is like, you don't seem approachable. Because I don't know, maybe I have the RBF, but
Oh, okay.
RBF, yes. So
I think that makes two of us.
personally, like when you normally meet me here, I'm like, okay, pumped up. I'm like, I'm gonna give interviews, so I'm gonna like be as cheerful as I possibly can, But outside, when you meet me, I'm just gonna be like this.
Okay, listeners, you can't see her right now, but she is giving her total RBF vibe right now.
And it's not even because like I'm like judging someone or like doing this, but it's just me.
It's just our face.
Yeah, it's just our face. It's not like we want to do this. Like, please. So there's a thing, right? It's a very cliche quote, but don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
That's so true.
Amen.
I mean, people think, it's so cliche and whatever, but
It's
is
so
true.
true.
It's very true because my own personal experience, I've had a lot of people like, there are a lot of people in my life right now that would tell me like, oh, you weren't like that, or like, we didn't think you'd be like that, you'd be this open, or like, because I always like tend to have a very like my guard way up. So but once I start opening up to someone, or once I have this banter with someone, then it's like they start to get to know me, and it's like, they're getting to know the real me. But besides that, I'm just at the corner and just and I'm the type of person that would like stick with the people that I stick with, like not everywhere. Who I stick with, I'm like with them 100%. Like I don't know.
I mean, it's a good thing. I think it's good to be selective. Right?
Yeah, I'm very selective of who I let into my life also, because even like friends also, I'm just very selective of people that I like allow them into my life.
And thank you for being selective and choosing us for this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me back again.
So we shall be playing DJ Sanaa Showcase now. But before that, is there any final message that you'd love to give to our listeners?
Yeah, just thank you so much for just supporting me on my journey. Like, it means a lot. Like, I may not personally be able to tell you this like in person, but it means a lot that you guys like, your support, and you just cheering for me, rooting for me. It means a lot. So please continue to do that, and please keep supporting me, and I will do everything in my power to like not let you guys down. And
We're
thank
expecting
you.
more things from you.
Please expect.
So thank you once again, Sana, and thank you, listeners, for tuning in to us for this live talk at TaFMA Thursday. The next song that you're gonna listen, that is DJ Sanaa Showcase. Check her out on Infinity Inc. channel. The video is already out, and check her out on Instagram as well. So, listeners, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Amen. So this
Bye.
is your RJ. This is RJ Tumsu signing off.
Oh my god.
Kick in the door, waving the cocoa. popcorn이나 챙겨 껴들 생각 말고. I talk the talk, runways I walk 눈 감고 pop 안 봐도 쳐. By one and two by two, 내 손끝 툭 하나에 다 무너지는 중. 가짜 쇼 지금 화려해, makes no sense. You couldn't get a dollar out of me. 자 오늘 밤이야, 난 독을 품고 이 혼을 뺏은 다음 Look what you made us do. 온전히 널 잠재울 fire. 잔인할 만큼 아름다워. I bring the pain low. Stop pain feeling, stop pain feeling, stop pain feeling. Get up, get up, get up. Shake my bum,
Something in your average, pop a twist cabbage on instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls want to us, wanna do us. Screw us, who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze three at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily.
Take that.
Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace, keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace, with my peace. Packing, asking who want it. You got it, nigga, flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
Get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo. If you go to church, I said get into it, yo. I just she ain't got it, but never get into it, yo. I said I just got it raw. Get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo. If you go to church, get into it, yo. If she ain't got it, motherfucker, get into it, yo.
Yo, it's your boy Moko Konza, and you're listening to the one and only DJ Sanaa.
Machine when I do it, I'll be catching fire, gasoline when I do it. Just cause I beg you, whoop, down south. That don't mean I'm never gonna take it down, baby. You're the man, but I got the power. You make rain, but I'll make it shower. You should know I'm the one who's in control. I'll let you come take the wheel long as you don't forget. My turn, I make this look easy, titty boom like gasoline. Yeah, they call me Lamborghini, cause I know just what I'm worth. 0 to 100, body make him start the engine, push the button, this I'm gonna be coming first. Ow! Yeah, I'm a machine when I do it. I'll be catching fire, gasoline when I do it. Just cause I beg you, whoop, down south. That don't mean I'm never gonna take it down, baby. You got the power. Sorry, I ain't got no money. I'm not trying to be funny, but I left it all at home today. You can call me what you wanna. I ain't giving you a dollar this time. I ain't gonna run away. You might knock me down. You might knock me down.
.8 Hills FM, in partnership with Task Force for Music and Arts presents TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned to listen to local artists every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 90.8 Hills FM.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.